you and I are going to be building my actual lead magnet. So this one that you're seeing right here is my actual lead magnet that you and I are going to be building together. Before we get started, I'm going to show you like the overview of my blueprint. Okay, it's called the Business Success Blueprint. So this is how it actually looks like. It has a total of 9 pages. What's up and welcome back to my channel, the number one place for entrepreneurs and business owners. One of the best and easiest forms of lead magnet is a blueprint, and you can totally create it for free using Canva. I'll be showing you how to do that in this video. Before I show you my screen on how to create a lead magnet using Canva, step by step, what you need to get ready is to know your dream customer's pain point, their ultimate goal, at least 5 points you're helping them to solve, and the call to action. You will see why these are important when we are building the lead magnet together. If you do not know any of this at this moment, no worries. You can still stay all the way until the end of this video, and after that, do watch this video of mine on how to create an irresistible lead magnet so that you will know how to solve your customers' pain points, because the goal of having a blueprint is to solve a pain point. All right, let's get started. All right, so you and I are going to be building my actual lead magnet. So this one that you're seeing right here is actually my actual lead magnet that you and I are going to be building together. Before we get started, I'm going to show you like the overview of my blueprint. Okay, it's called the Business Success Blueprint. So this is how it actually looks like. It has a total of 9 pages with a call to action at the end. And what I have is, you can notice that I have a title right here. This is me introducing myself. And eventually I have 5 steps. Okay, 5 steps I think it's good enough, because blueprint is not meant to be really, really long like a book. I think 9 pages to 10 pages will be good enough. Okay, so this is something that we'll be building it together. Okay, so when you are entering a new Canva, okay, so this is when you are on canva.com, all you need to type is just canva.com. You are going to land on this page, okay, this page right here. I'm just going to move the screen here. Okay, what you want to be doing right now is to click create a design. So once you create a design, do not select the rest, okay? What you want to be selecting is a A4 document, okay? Click on A4 document, you're gonna land on an empty page like this. And you can see from the side, okay, your left-hand corner, you will see a lot of templates. You can make use of any templates that you prefer. But today, for the sake of the video today, I'm going to be showing you my actual blueprint that I've actually used. So this was the one that I've used, yellow and black corporate. I'm going to search for it. Yep, this is the one. Okay, can you see that it's actually the one I'm using? Okay, this is the one that I'm using for my blueprint right here. Okay, as you can see, it's the same. And what you want to be doing right now is to edit according to your preference. I'm just going to make it larger. All right, so usually what I put right here is my own name. Okay, it's my own name. And for all of you here that you're wondering how do you actually do this thing, like let's say you are not selecting this template, you do not know where to get this. Okay, basically this is just a rectangle. Okay, what you want to be doing is to go to element, okay, click on element and just type on rectangle. This is the one. Okay, rectangle, you can change the color first. Okay, let's say black in color, and you can just make the size according to your fit. Okay, can you see that if I make it like smaller, you end up like something like this. Okay, it depends like how big you want the width to be. Okay, how big you want the width to be. Some people might prefer it to be that thick. Okay, you do not want it to be that thin. This is something that you can do as well. So if you want to replace this one, you do not want it to be too thin, you can do this as well. Okay, but if you want it to be thinner, you can definitely adjust it according to your own needs. Okay, so this is something you can do under the element space right here. Okay, I'm just going to delete this. Usually what I do here is putting my name. Okay, usually what I put is my Instagram username. Okay, so that people can actually look for me if they type on clarachong.co. Okay, this is my username on a lot of places. My Facebook as well is also Clara Chong Co. Okay, without the dot, but with the dot will be my username on Instagram. So this is what I usually put here, clarachong.co. So you can definitely put your own name here as well. Okay. This is something that I usually do. And as you can see, there's a light bulb right here. Maybe the template that you're choosing, it doesn't have this light bulb, and you're intending to select like maybe a light bulb. You do not know how to do so. Again, it's under element, and just type on light bulb. You can search anything that you are looking for, because today you might not be in a social media niche. You might be in a different niche. You might be in a wealth or health and beauty niche. Okay, whatever niche that you're in, you can definitely find it here. Notice that some of them has to be paid. Okay, if it's pro, you have to pay for it. Okay, so you want to be picking those that are completely free, like for instance this one. This is pretty cool as well. Okay, this is completely free, so what you can do is just to put it here. All right, you will be seeing a lot of free ones actually, and you can actually change the color. If you do not like black and white like this, you find it too boring, what you can do is just change the color, okay, according to your own fit. This is something you can do under element. There are so many light bulbs for you to choose. All you need to choose is the one, okay, is the one that you like the most, and it's not paid, okay, because the goal for you to build this blueprint is completely free. Okay, this is what this video is all about. So after I have placed it here, okay, let's say I'm selecting this one, I'm just hiding it over it. And what you want to be doing now is to type on your title here. Okay, so your title goes here. Okay, your title goes here. So this is how I've done it for mine. Okay, so you can see this one, my title goes here. And eventually this one is for me, for my audience, my dream customers, to see that this is my ultimate goal that I want them to go to. Okay, this is their point B. And that's the reason why beginning of this video, I was telling you guys that you need to know what you want to bring your audience to, your dream customer to. What is the point B that you want to bring them to? Okay, maybe there's some kind of roadblock they are facing. What is it that you want to help them to achieve? For my target audience, I want to help them to get more leads and more customers into their business, because this is what I'm helping them to do. So this is the point B that I'm getting them to. So I'll be typing the point B here. So your point B, okay, this is the point B, okay, the goal that you want to bring them to, so that when they download this blueprint, they'll be like, okay, so the aim of this blueprint is this. Okay, you want to be really specifying to them, because your blueprint is meant to be a quick win for them. All right, next, what you want to be doing, okay, is adding a next page. Okay, as you can see, it's going to be yellow because this first page here is yellow. If you do not like yellow, you can definitely change it to other colors that you prefer. Like me, this one is only white. Okay, it's white and with a, what's this color? I have no idea, like turquoise, blue, grayish. Okay, this is the color that I've chosen for the rectangle thingy right here. So next, I always have like a space for me to actually introduce myself, because a lot of people who downloaded your blueprint might not really know who you are. Probably you have just watched my YouTube channel. You don't really know who I am. You wanted to download my blueprint to take a look and to model my blueprint, but you don't exactly know who I am. So I am here to introduce myself, okay? You want to be introduced yourself, like who you are actually, and you want to be thanking them for downloading this blueprint in general, okay? And I'll be specifying to them that this is absolutely not a do nothing and get rich quick scheme. If you're here for that, this is not for you, because I am a coach that helps people to generate leads. I'm not helping them to boost up their wealth, okay, or anything like this. If they're here for that, this is not for them, okay? I want to be specifying to them, okay? And I will be telling them what I've been through and all those things. So this is generally like what you want to be doing. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the blank space. Okay, so what you want to be doing right here is, again, put in your image. So you can upload on your media device. You can be choosing, or let's say it's here. Okay, this is the one that I'll be adding it to. So then I can bring it up here. Notice that this one is pretty long. So what you can do is to double click it, and you can actually crop it off. If it's too long for your liking, you can actually crop it off, because I meant to do this for LinkedIn. Okay, this is for my LinkedIn. That's the reason why it's under this dimension. But if you do not like it to be that long, you can definitely crop it and make it larger. Okay, can you see that now it's a lot better? Okay, it's exactly what I'm doing right here. Okay. Okay, next, I'll be saying like something like this. Hey bosses, I'm Clara. Okay, it's again, it's your choice whether or not you want to put this or you want to be straight away introducing thanks for downloading my blueprint. Okay, again, this is your choice. Okay, but this is something that I usually do it. Okay. And again, this thing, okay, this thing right here, you might be wondering, oh, where do I get it? All you need to do is just to copy paste from where you have done it before, okay? Just copy and paste it, and you will have another line here, okay? Let's say we are going to do it a bit differently. We are going to change the color right here, okay? Let's say pink, okay? This whole thing is going to be yellow and pink. Okay, yellow and pink right here. Maybe you can type something like the font. Okay, let's say add a heading. We're going to add a heading right here. You can go, hey boss, I'm Clara. You can make it longer like this and just make it smaller so that it fits to the space. Okay, can you see that I'm doing it slightly differently, but this is another alternative that you can be doing. If you don't like pink, you can definitely change it to maybe like white in color. Okay, hey boss, I'm Clara. So after that, what you want to be doing is to introduce yourself. Okay, notice that this is the heading, so this one would be the subheading. Okay, you do not want it to be really, really huge. This is the space that where you'll be saying like thank you. You want to be acknowledging them. Okay, you want to acknowledge. You want to acknowledge your dream customer here. You want to be telling them that thanks for like downloading this blueprint, because there are so many other blueprints out there. They chose to download this. It must mean something to them. Okay, so you want to acknowledge your dream customer right here by thanking them. Okay. And you can definitely adjust the fonts right here. Okay, you can make it bigger, make it smaller, or if you do not like this font, you can definitely change it to whichever that you like. Maybe you prefer this one right here. Okay, then you can definitely change it. So you need to be acknowledging them, and after that, only then you introduce yourself. Okay, this is the part where you introduce yourself. Again, do not do this the wrong way. Okay, do not do this the wrong way. Like I'm going to show you here. I will acknowledge them first, and then I introduce myself. Okay. So what you want to be doing is something similar. You already have your picture right here. They sort of know who you are. So you don't want to be telling so many about your grandmother's story right here. Okay, this is not a grandmother's story blueprint. So what you want to be doing is to acknowledge your dream customer here first, and after that, introduce yourself with a very, very short sentence. Okay, very, very short sentence. Just like 2 to 3 lines are good enough. Okay, for you to introduce yourself right here. And eventually you go to the next page. Notice that my next page, I will jump straight into it. Okay, and you can see that you like us keep scrolling for a special invitation. The reason why I'm doing right here so that I want them to keep moving down the blueprint. This is something that you can be doing as well before you hopped on to the next slide. Okay, if this is something that you prefer, I will actually recommend you to do this, because they will actually see this one and they'll be like, okay, I'm actually liking what I'm seeing right here, and I will keep scrolling, okay, for a special invitation. And I am curious what is the special invitation, so they will keep scrolling, okay, keep scrolling down the blueprint. So this is something that you want to be doing. Sorry, like I'm losing that slide. Okay, it's right here. So this is a space where you can be typing it as well. Again, it's actually a rectangle that I've actually selected. So you can go on to rectangle. It's right here. I'm just going to delete this for the moment and edit this one first. Okay, so notice that I will put it here. Again, you can adjust it according to your preference. If you do not like the rectangle to be like this, you can definitely select something else. This is definitely your preference, and you can make it like wider, make it more rectangle look, and put it right here. And you can just tell them to keep scrolling. So eventually when you keep scrolling the entire blueprint, you are going to see the thing that I'm going to reveal to you, the invitation. And a lot of people are curious, what is the invitation that you're going to bring to them? So if they are liking what they are saying, they will constantly scroll to the bottom to see what the invitation is. That's the whole point. Because some people, a lot of time when they download a blueprint, they will not stay all the way until the end. They download the blueprint and they will not read it. And this is not something that you want, because your ultimate goal of having a blueprint is to get a lead and eventually making them to take action. All right, so the next thing what you want to do is to add page, and here is the one that you reveal the 5 steps or however steps that you have. I'll recommend 5 steps, okay? Having an even number is good enough. Do not put like 4 steps or 2 steps, okay? Go on an odd number. 3 steps is too little, okay? I would think it's too little, so I would recommend 5 steps. 5 steps is something that you can do is you can add everything, okay? You can separate every single steps, okay? First step, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. And again, this is something you can be doing. For me, okay, just one moment. Okay, for me, I will put on the title first. Again, you put on the heading right here. The 5 steps overview to the social media strategy secret. This is something that you can do. Again, you can definitely change the font. Okay, you can definitely change the font. And notice that my blueprint, I have 2 different colors. If you want to make like 2 different colors, this is something that is a technique that you can use, because you can actually change the color here to like maybe this color and another one to maybe this color. Okay, this is something that you can be doing right here. You can totally change the color. If it's black, then you can totally like, if you want to emphasize social media secret, you can make it italic, and after that you can change the color of it. Let's say you want to make it green. Okay, I don't know if it looks nice. Okay, whatever that your preference is. Okay, I'm just randomly doing it and putting it right here. Okay, can you see that there's an arrow in between? In the middle, this pink arrow, it's telling you that you're actually in the right middle, because sometimes we do not know which is the middle, okay, middle part. So Canva will actually guide you through, okay, that this is the middle part. Okay, so this is something that you can be doing. The 5 steps over to the social media strategy secrets, because what I'm doing right now is the social media strategy secret. So your title goes here. So whatever your title is, it goes here. Okay, I'm just going to make it like this so that you know that the title goes here. Okay, so this is basically your title. And eventually you want to reveal the secrets to them. And again, let's go back to this. I have a rectangle right here and telling them step 1, what do you want to be doing? So this is something that you want to do as well. Probably if you prefer, if you like. Again, it's actually a rectangle and I just adjust it like this and make it this way. Okay, a lot of times people thought that it's actually a highlight. Okay, for highlight, the thing about Canva, if you were to go on elements and put in highlight, they actually have a lot of highlights. But the thing is, a lot of them actually require you to pay. But for free one, you can definitely do it. Okay, if you do not like this rectangle thing, you can definitely do it here and change the color according to your preference. Okay, change the color and type it out. Okay, type it out your step 1. This is something you can do as well. A lot of times you need to pay for it, so that's the reason why I put on rectangle, and it's easier for that person to actually read it compared to a highlight. Because highlight, can you see that it's actually not as dark? Okay, the color is not as dark, so it won't be as striking. So that's the reason why I always use rectangle, so that it's easy for them to read. I'll put it here and make it this way. So maybe it's white in color. Okay, and eventually what you want to do is type on the headings. Okay, the heading goes here, make it smaller. And step 1, okay, what is your step 1? Put here. Okay, this is step 1, and you start explaining it to them right here. Okay, you start explaining. Again, this is the subheading. This is where you explain to them. Okay, again, after that, step number 2. Step number 2, because notice that it's the same thing, okay, that I'm doing right here. So what you want to be doing as well is to just copy and paste at that same thing. Okay, duplicate it. Okay, can you see that there's another duplicate page here? Just duplicate it so you have the exact same page, and you can just change this one to step number 2 without having to do everything from the scratch. Okay, this is something that you want to be doing. And again, duplicate again, step number 3. Duplicate. Step number 4. Duplicate again, and step number 5. I'm sorry for my pronunciation today because I'm having like 2 ulcers in my mouth, so it's really hurting me. So my pronunciation might be a bit off today. Okay, so you can see that I'm on step number 5. Okay, once it's step number 5, this is where I will put the result. Okay, what is the result that that person will be getting after seeing the entire blueprint? Okay, what's the result? The result that they are seeing. Okay, this is the result. Okay, you can see here for my blueprint the result. Okay, and this again you can definitely use a rectangle. Okay, you can see like all this thing right here, you can definitely go onto rectangle and do this. Okay, that was something that I've taught about just now. And what you can do here is having all the results, okay, for them. And as you can see, there's a tick right here. How do you do the tick? Let's go back to the blank page. So again, having the tick, I want to have the rectangle first. As you can see, there's a rectangle below the tick, okay? And eventually what I want to do is just to go on element and type on tick. And there you go. Okay, this is the tick that I usually used. And if you do not want it to be rectangle again, you can definitely use this one, okay? This is something that you can use, which is much convenient for you. You don't have to like do anything. You don't have to use like 2 elements of rectangle and a tick at the same time. You can definitely do this. Put that the element here and eventually you want to be typing it right here. What's the first result that you are seeing? Okay, result number 1. Generally, three results will be good enough. The outcome that they will be seeing from implementing whatever that you have reviewed to them. After that, copy and paste. Results number 2. Again, copy and paste. Result number 3. I want you to notice something. Can you see that Canva always has this ping assistant to assist us to make sure that we are in line? Because this one, when you're putting it together, you do not know whether you are at the right spot. So this pink line is guiding you through that you are in the right spot. Can you see if you move right here, the pink line will disappear. And if you move, it says that you are actually online. Okay, this is actually the line that you want to be putting on. Okay, so you know that you make sure that you are actually aligned. Okay, these are actually aligned. And this is how you actually do it. Okay, putting result number 1, number 2, number 3. And last part, the last part is one of the most important ones because you're leading them to the call to action. Because blueprint again is really, really short. Okay, very short. You want to be telling them that if they want to dive deeper, if they want to know something more, they need to do something else. You need to lead them to something else because again, blueprint is too short for them to actually have a full result. It's just a quick win, but they might need more assistance. And where do they find you? Okay, if you don't have a call to action, what they do is when they download your blueprint, you do not have a call to action, eventually they will just leave. Okay, but you want them to be able to find you, so you have this call to action right here. And again, I have a picture of me. I'll put a picture of me again at a page, and you can upload a picture of you. Let's say, let me find. Okay, let's say this picture. I'm just randomly doing it. And again, if you want to crop out this picture, okay, can you see that I have actually have a white background? If you want to crop this picture out, you can definitely go remove.bg. Remove.bg, and it's here. I think that this is the picture. Let's take a look. All you need to do is just drag the picture here. Okay, this is not the one, I'm sorry. So this is the picture. I'm going to drag it here. And the background is actually removed. Download this picture again, so it's right here. Go back to your Canva, upload it, okay? All you have to do is just drag it here. It's super easy to use. Delete this one, and eventually I have it here, okay? This is how you actually do it. Remove.bg is amazing to use. And eventually I have a rectangle as well. I think I'm like obsessed with using rectangle. Okay, you can see that I have a rectangle here. One more help, click here, okay? Notice that I put here, click here, okay? One more help, click here. How do you do that? So before that, I'm just going to type it here. Okay, one more help. One more help. click here for XXXX, okay, whatever it is that you're guiding them to. And in order for them to be able to click on it, you need to be clicking on this rectangle and notice something. Can you see this icon right here? It's called a link. You want to be putting the link right here that you want to be guiding them to, okay? And let's say I want to be guiding them to my crash course, okay? I have a crash course, and by the way, if you would love to join, you can definitely go to the comment section down below to click on it to join. It's completely free. It's to help business owners, entrepreneurs, and salespeople to get more leads into their business. As long as your business requires more leads, you can definitely go to this page. This link of mine, www.passionpreneur-academy.com /the crash course. I'll put the link in the comment section down below. And after that, after you have typed it, click on apply. Okay, click on apply and everything is done. Everything is done right here. And notice that I will tell them like, want to dive deeper to learn my step-by-step system on how I turn my failed retail business to earning everything like this. Click on attend my live masterclass. Okay, click here to take action. So sometimes people might not take action when they first see it. So you want to be guiding them to take the second action. So you want to be typing right here. Typing here, mentioning why they should join your next offer. Okay, why they should join your next offer. Maybe you're leading them to a one-on-one call. Okay, maybe you're a coach today, you want to be directing them to your one-on-one call. So this is something that you can put as well. So back then when I started my business, I was leading them to my one-on-one call, but right now I'm not leading them to my one-on-one call because I'm not having one-on-one call anymore. So, but notice that this is something that you can be doing. So after that, eventually you can put on some element that is different. Again, not rectangle anymore. You want to be doing something different. Okay, maybe this color, this thing right here. Okay, this pink is too striking for me. Maybe I want it to like be like blue in color. Let's make it to like a darker blue. Okay, you can put it here. You can definitely put it here. Notice that you can see that the pink line is actually assisting you, telling you that this is the middle. So after that, put on text. Okay, put on text. Click here to take action. Okay, let's say click here. Click here to take action. I'm going to change this font to white. Make it smaller. Because a lot of times people might miss this out, okay? They might like just miss this out, okay? For some sort of reason, you want to be informing them again to click here to take action. So this was my link just now, okay? This was my link that I've actually keyed in. I want to be copy, paste, and paste it here, okay? Go on this link, enter the link, and apply. And everything now is done, okay? Can you see? Blueprint is that easy to set up. As long as you have a title, you know what the 5 points are and what the result they're showing them and the call to action. As long as you have all this, is so easy to build a blueprint. Can you see that I can build it super easily? Okay, in this one video, I can just show it to you and to build it. Obviously, you can definitely design it to make it nicer, okay? To make it nicer according to whatever that you prefer. And what you want to be doing now is to save it, okay? You want to be saving it. I'm going to move it out. You want to save it under this one, okay? You can definitely put PDF print, okay? Suggested is suggested by it. You can definitely do this because you do not want this one to be high quality image. This is not an image. This is a PDF file that you can be giving it to your dream customers so that they can scroll through. If it's an image, you're going to get separate images. This is not what you want. You want to have a PDF print. So again, they have selected it for you and you want to be downloading all pages, okay? This one, you can select a page, but generally you want to be downloading all pages. Once you have downloaded, again, you can change the name here, by the way. You can select the name. Maybe this is a social media strategy. Okay, this is the testing. Okay, once you download this one, it's going to be here. All right, so I'm going to pull this out here on my desktop first. Okay, what do you do after all this thing? How are you going to give it to your dream customer? Okay, it's not done like this because people can't really access to this blueprint right now. Okay, usually when you have a blueprint, is you have an email sequence that eventually when they download the blueprint, you will have an email telling them, click here to download your blueprint. So how are you going to do this? So the next thing, after everything is set out, you want to be going to your Drive, okay? Your Google Drive, just go onto your Google Drive and click on upload file, okay? You want to be uploading a file. Can you see that the file is here? I'll be uploading my file right here inside my Drive. So this is the first step you want to be doing. After everything is done, you want to be uploading this file. Okay, this file is uploaded. I'm going to search for it. Okay, it's probably like somewhere here. Okay, it's right here. So this is my file. Okay, usually when you have this file, okay, that is saved under your Drive, this file is actually under private. So only meaning you can see it, okay? You can see it, but you want your public, your audience, when they download it, they can see it as well. So you go on to share. Okay, again, I'm going to do this again. Click these three buttons right here. Okay, more actions. Click on it, click on share. And can you see this part? Okay, change to anyone with the link. Okay, anyone on the internet with this link can view. Eventually, what you want to do is copy this link. Okay, copy this link, and this is a link that you can be giving it to your audience. Okay, notice that this link is quite long and it might look really, really ugly. So you can go on to bit.ly. bit.ly. So this is a place that you can shorten the link. It's a link shortener. You can copy and paste it here. Okay, this was the link. Shorten the link. And there you go. I hope that this video is helpful for you. If you want more leads, more sales, more customers for your business, whether you are a business owner, entrepreneurs, or a salesperson, I have a free crash course for you, helping you to get more leads into your business without begging for referrals. I'll put the link in my comment section down below. Don't forget to check out these two videos that I have for you as well. Again, I appreciate you and thanks for watching it all the way. I will see you in the next video.